What's up, public? Welcome back to another video. And we have a breaking news. We have a breaking news. Chelsea, Barcelona, Aston Villa, and there are more other clubs who have been charged by UEFA for the financial fair play breach. Um, yeah, I think so. That was quite expected. The clubs that have been named, although Aston Villa is the one that I would say is a bit surprising. First, talking about Chelsea, it was quite obvious the fact that the way we were signing players, and look, people might infer to the recent signings with the likes of Joao Pedro, Jamie Bino Gittins, Liam Delap, XYZ, right? But it's not about that. It's more about the signings that we made last year and last year as well. We spent more than 1 billion euros on signing these youngsters, and not just that, but also build the squad as well. It was quite expected the fact that Chelsea would go down into this line. Barcelona as well, they were in the mud. They were not in the very comfortable position when it comes to financials, as we all know the fact that Barcelona has been struggling a lot with the financials and managing the financials year in, year out, season in, season out, right? But yeah, even Barcelona, I think so, they were somewhere around this whole financial fair play cloud, where it was quite expected that this cloud was going to pour down on them, and this is exactly what happened. So here's the breaking news, guys. Chelsea and Barcelona among 5 clubs fined by UEFA for breaking financial rules. Along with the two sides, French side Lyon and English side Aston Villa, are among the teams to have incurred financial penalties. Yep, that's what happened. Chelsea, Barcelona, Aston Villa, Roma, and Lyon. Oh, Roma is also there. I didn't know about that. Are among a host of sides to be handed penalties by UEFA for breaching financial sustainability requirements in the 24-25 season. According to a statement released by UEFA, Chelsea, Barcelona, Aston Villa, Hajduk Split, and Lyon have agreed to settlements with conditional and unconditional components to be paid over fixed periods of time. The club must aim to be fully compliant with the agreed targets by the end of this period. Wow, let's look into this, guys. Chelsea tops the table. At least we've top table somewhere. You know what I mean? Chelsea time period 4 years, total fine 80 million, unconditional fine is 20 million. Now, guys, there are some sources which claim this fee to be 30 million, and I'm not sure if that's true. The majority of the sources, although, are saying 20 million is the unconditional fine per year, right? So for 4 years, the time period, the breakdown is 80 million. Total fine for Chelsea is 80 million, and the breakdown of it is 20 million in terms of unconditional fine. Next is Lyon. Lyon is time period for 4 years. The total fine is 50 million, and 12.5 is the unconditional fine. Next is Barcelona, 15 million, 60 million in total. Aston Villa 5 million, 20 million in total, and Hajduk Split 0.3 million and 1.2 million in total. If you look at the amount, even 20 million euros for Chelsea is like peanuts, right? But at the end of the day, it's more like you've come under the radar of financial fair play breach, then you'll always be one of the focused clubs in upcoming years of FFP. But I believe that the way we are doing business, there are going to be a lot of outgoings as well. That's what I expect in this current winter for Chelsea. I'm not sure how the other team is going to do. I think so. Barcelona is also surely going to find a way, and I'm sure Aston Villa also going to do the same. That they are going to find a way to get out of this whole loop, and in the next year of the check of financial fair play breach, they get their name out. Now, with the likes of the upcoming summer transfer window coming, there has to be a lot of outgoings, and the amount of business that Chelsea is doing, not just by virtue of players, but also in terms of the youngsters. Bringing in more youngsters and sending them to loan, that might help Chelsea to get out of this loop. So yeah, let's read more. In addition to these fines, AS Roma has also been fined 3 million euros for slightly exceeding an intermediate target set in the settlement agreement made between the club and UEFA. Wow. So guys, that is the news from the center. These major clubs have been fined, and they've been penalized for breaching the financial fair play rules. Chelsea, Barcelona being the big names out of them. Let me know in the comment section what do you feel about this news. We have reached the end of the video. And yes, do like this video, share this video as well to your loved ones, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Until then, goodbye.